Yep, yep. Yeah, no. You know, Wagwan. Another. Yeah, 1v1. I went with one of my members. See what I can help them on. Um, yeah. Teach them a little bit of my strategy. But, oh, there it is. Disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. Please, please, please do your own research into the financial markets before putting any real capital in. Yeah, don't sue me. This is a very, very risky business, fellas, ladies, and gentle folk. Yeah, that being said, just waiting on this dude to hop on. Let me see. Yeah, I'll just wait on him to hop on. Can tag him real fast. Who is it? Yeah. Let's see. Now we wait and see, man. Is he serious? Why is it the one-on-one? Permissions, is he not allowed to re-channel? There's a channel. Yeah. Yo. Let's go. Give him some time. Give him some time.
What is up, Dougie?
Oh, on, brother. What's up?
Bro, I opened the tag, like the notification, right? I responded. Didn't even realize it was in the call chat.
Oh, that's why I was confused. I was like,
I just told you.
I say that. But
How you been, Dougie?
I've been chilling. Been getting cooked today. Damn. Actually, yesterday.
Only today?
Huh?
Bro, I've been getting cooked all week. Matter of fact, the past week and a half, actually. I've been getting fucked.
Shit. How do you engage with price again? Is ICT related mostly, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Like ICT, SMC, basically.
Okay. I'll say that. But wanted to know a little bit of how I trade, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Mine is pretty simple. I like keeping it simple.
Yeah, I saw it, like, your whole strategy. It looks simple, but I want to know more in depth of it, right? Because I'm trying to pass a funded account.
Sometimes I don't even use that 369. I was just doing that as I'm still that's still in the testing phase. I'm forward testing it. See, that was a break even. It should have been yeah. It was a plus 0.33 R. Well, that's a break even in my book. Let me share my screen.
Type shit.
You take any trades today?
Yeah, I got cooked.
What was you looking at?
Gold.
Longs or shorts?
Both.
Feel you.
at the same time.
I feel you.
I said, fuck it, bro. I opened a short and a long at the same time.
At
I had
the
enough
same
losing.
time,
I said lost, but
you said hedging.
bro, I hedged and I still lost. Like, how does that make sense?
I mean, if you don't know how to hedge correctly, there's ways to hedge in this. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know how to hedge correctly either. So
Yeah.
hedge is
Long
just
story short, I got fucking cooked.
should be. No, yeah, quick. Like, what do you want to know? Like the way 369 works, cause that's something I'm still testing. But I just trade order flow and like momentum and time.
Basically, how you just take a trade.
Okay, like
Usually.
I'll see. Right, boom. We use time frame correlation. Okay. See, this is the 6 hour.
The 6 hour.
Yeah. It don't matter what.
I have
what
never
hour.
touched it.
You could be on the 4 hour. It's still gonna look the same as the 6 hour. You feel me? And
Fair enough.
If the like markets move in cycles. Okay, it's usually like 4 moves up before it dumps. Let's go back here. How many moves up did we have after this flush? Accumulation 1. You count this as 2, but I wouldn't. 2. Oh yeah, if you do 2, 3, 4 somewhere here, and then dump. Then it could start another phase up, but it went down. 1, 2, 3. It didn't do the 4th, and then it started. Yeah, we're waiting for one more leg on gold right now. So this is just a flush out to continue higher. Feel me? So if you understand that's the higher time frame, what it's doing, you just stay at a price action that is falling. Stick to one side of the market, so you're not getting trapped in like analysis paralysis and all that. You could be like, oh, it could be short, it could be down, it could be, that's too much. Like last week, was it last week we were talking about? Gold being short at the beginning of the week and then long for the rest. Basically, you just stayed out of those shorts, and then Sunday was here. It went low. I did take some entries, got some -1s, break evens, but all you do is same thing on the higher time frame. Do on the lower time frame. This is the move down, or you can count this as the move down. I got this thing locked. Okay, I'm locking. This is the move down. It broke
So basically, like,
broke up, and then you find the entry as momentum is coming in. This shows sign of momentum. Built up. Let me show you here. And then you go on a lower time frame. You do the same shit. Let me show you the price breaking down, making higher ones. Stay out of the sells. I like buys. But if the market is selling like NQ, I'm inverting my chart and I'm still looking for buys technically. You feel me? I'm not confusing myself with longs and sells. You feel me? Train your eyes to see one side of the market.
So in short,
this flash.
You're long either way.
Yeah. It looks like a long. I know I can see longs clear as day. So why try to confuse myself as to what high time frame is doing? Once it breaks to the short side, I will invert so it's clear to see the longs. Clear.
How can you spot the leg ups though? Like, is it just swings?
I use like 1 to 2 candles on a higher time frame, or like it could just be one candle, but it's just basically an order block or demand zone. And then once price leaves that order block, makes this an order block. Orders are blocked, buyers are blocked here. Sellers came in strong, blocking these, so they're not gonna get price back up here. They want to keep these buyers trapped and blocked. So, and then we have another order block. Buyers come in. Oh, they get blocked. Price is not going to mitigate back into there. That means true supply is in. But if it's buying, true demand is in.
two OBs in a row, basically.
basically, and then that shows you like momentum is going that way, and then you just follow price. You feel me? And then even on
So
a
you
lower
get a
lower
low
time frame, you can get precise entries doing the same shit. Now
type shit.
let me go back here, bro. Just look at this entry. You can see, what did I do? Okay, this up candle right there. Boom. That's number one. Then go sideways, and then you wait for the second one to start building up. And I just buy stop that second one. Boom. Oh shit, because I understood the higher time frame is doing what? Moving higher, moving higher. So in this area, I'm just trying to position myself to get higher.
So basically, a low, a high, then
Yeah.
another low, a higher high,
Mhm.
and when it breaks that low, creating two order blocks is being is confirmed.
Yeah, so you have your low, you have the higher low, and then after the first anticipation of the higher low, you can take entries within this anticipation of a higher low. See, this is the 1 hour. If we go down here and you anticipate this on the 1 hour as being the higher low, you go down to the 5 minute, you get clean ass entries. I took this shit, but I took a +2, bro. But this shit, boom. Look what happened.
That
You
shit
just
flew.
if you on that 1 hour anticipate this as the higher low, what are you doing? You're waiting for a flush, and then you just find your clear, breaks to the top side. I saw this. This would be like one, and then another big ass flush right here. But to refine better, look, these little up moves going this way. These are still, but I used the time too. What is this, 21 I used? Yeah, if I go on the 1 minute, you can see it's 21. Let me see. Should be 21. Yeah, 21.
On the 1 minute, it's clear.
See? This is 21 right here. This candle wick right there, this is 21, 1921. So that just means it's 3, 6, and 9. 3, 6, and 9 is where market you likes to reverse. Is usually swing points. Feel me? That's what I was doing here earlier, like for the trade that I was walking people through on my the trade ideas one that I was just typing, and then you see the arrows pointed to everything. Let me exit out of this. But yeah, it's pretty simple following 3, 6, and 9. This was clean. I was up 1,000. I could have closed, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. We did close above here. Came back and took me out here. But you can see price is respecting 1,500. And then you can use the momentum, but I was just forward testing 3, 6, and 9 because I made my cheese using my momentum strategy on my live already, and I was just trading. Yeah, this 33, this low right here. I got in at 28, anticipating this to be 28 is just 6. And what time is this? 10:28. That's 6. I took that entry. It's pulling back. I didn't expect it to go below 15, so I just put my stop a tick below 15. Came back so close. 33. 33 do. Boom. 45. This is 36. I said 36 can take us out. Like if you go to the trade ideas, you can see how I was going through and I put it right when it was 36. I'll be like 36 could take us out because it could be the top wick, swing high to go lower because it even do no structure breaks higher. Then it broke.
So right there, it made a low, a high, a lower low, then a lower high, made an order block, and you entered.
No. I wasn't using that for this. If I was using that for this, I would not be taking this because what did the high time frame do?
Because the R that would be fucking trash.
It broke down to the downside, right? Twice higher time frame. The boom. If you use that as the move up.
That's a high. That's a low.
Yeah, that's lower high.
That's another lower high,
so
and then
you should be
lower
looking
low.
for shorts, technically, but yeah, here should have stayed away. But I tried the 3, 6, and 9 with the order flow of the higher time frame, because you cannot be on the wrong side of the market if you're like trading with the monthly's true direction. Majority of the months, what did they do? Majority of the
Bullish.
days, what did they do? So why would you
Bullish.
want to get involved in just like you can miss out 3 days? Does it matter? One, two,
Nope.
3, 4 days. You can miss out 4 days and then wait for it to show you it wants to move higher. Because once it actually shows you on the daily, boom, 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 shows you on the daily, boom, boom, boom. You get me?
Thursday and Friday start the reversals, right?
Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, like they're usually the ones that go the other way.
It's Wednesday and Thursday, right? Depending. There's so many weekly profiles, but like Wednesday is usually the high of the week or Thursday. That's what I know. And just tested and seen to be true majority of the time. Friday is rare occasions that it like NFP, since it's NFP, it might be Friday be the reversal, big reversal because it's NFP Friday.
Interesting.
But who knows? Anything could happen because we are. Yeah. I think, yeah, tomorrow we just another pop up because what did we have? We left this accumulation phase. Or you can use this one. Then you have one break to the top side. 2. We need 3 and 4 and then dump heavy. Gold is still long as hell. I don't know if you understand the breaks I'm talking about. It's just this sideways movement, stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, moving sideways. So basically, I like getting involved in areas like this. Basically, a trend line like this, it breaks. Oh, we go to the top side. If you draw a trend line on a higher time frame on down close candles, once those break, this trend line, oh, the sideways movement.
I see. But the trend line, it squeezes it out.
Squeezing on the higher time frame, and then
Like,
on the
you
lower
get
time frame, it looks so clean. It's pretty clean.
You get your key level, and then you get your trend line, and then you wait for the squeeze out, and that's where you like find entries.
FX, you can use it however, whichever way works for you, works. You'll don't pay no mind to nobody else, but just follow price and order flow. You'll be Gucci. Once I broke above there, boom, boom, boom. You're just waiting for this sideways. You could catch buys through here, bro. If I held this bitch, this was Wednesday.
Okay, so right now we're in a dump, basically.
Correction in price. We flushing out.
For gold.
Yeah, we're flushing
because
out.
it's on a downtrend with leading to an area of interest on the 1 hour.
Yeah, it looked like it's flushing out, but this is a good flush out because let me throw on my EMAs and see what they need. Because if we're still above on the daily, holding the 50 or riding, we well above. So we could have 3 days just down like this. If this daily closes like this, like that, that means we're seeking a fair value gap on the daily. See how this one closed like that? And this one too. That was catalyst to just go lower. This fair value gap was bound to get traded back into. So we have what? This fair value gap or this volume imbalance, crazy volume imbalance that we
That's a contract change.
Oh yeah. Let me take that out then. Okay, so we got this fair value gap and still this volume imbalance that we can still get traded into.
Yes, sir.
It's just with the contract, there's a bigger gap. I like the 50%, but
so right now it's on a downtrend with a squeeze out. Then you wait for a retest and.
Not necessarily. Just because it has these moves down, since it's the higher time frame is long, it can say fuck these shorts and just like here, you think this is a downtrend, it comes up, goes down again. Oh fuck.
What if it breaks below the area of interest with the trend line?
Like what area of futures. So you're looking
So
at.
right now it's going down, right?
Let me clear all these. Right now it's going down. 6 hour did this. 6 hour tapped here.
With
This
the
is
resistance right there. So if it breaks that key level with the downtrend, is that gonna go lower or?
this key level. Talking about, or
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's just the liquidity we're aiming for. But I think we're still seeking the NWAG from Friday. So Friday's lows, like Sunday's here. So the NWAG is somewhere here. Friday's lows are here. So we probably clearing this previous consolidation. Let's put on the NWAGs. Where's the most recent NWAG? The green one that is still there. We can still potentially get back here. Friday's lows. This is the whole range up. When we opened, we just traded basically up from Sunday. Monday. Up,
So
up,
if you
up,
look
up.
at it on a
So
weekly basis, it's
Mhm.
bound for a correction.
We
Because-
are repricing. We could reprice to previous week's 50%. Who knows? We got 3 more days. But since look how up it is. How many look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 weeks up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more legs up. I don't know. Don't let it ever fool you. Thinking is ever overextended. Because any sales are just generating liquidity, making order blocks, blocking the sellers in to go higher. Order blocks to go higher. Order blocks to go higher. Order blocks to go higher. When once true demand is validated, it just runs. Like imagine just
Do
buy
you
stock.
aim for RR?
Yeah, I don't aim at a specific target. I like the market proving me wrong, so I just trail most of my entries. But sometimes I'll take the low hanging fruit if I'm just satisfied. Like earlier, I could have took that band and it was a 1-2. What did it run to? Let me see. Oh, I deleted them. Let me get them back.
So basically, you trade time.
Yeah, time and momentum. So if momentum is there and time is aligning, and the time frame correlation, the times frames are correlated. So if the daily is up, I clearly see it's up. We at this day right here, or this day that's coming down to test this 9 EMA, and then I'm down on the lower time frame, and I'm right here. Let's see, right here. This is Friday. Just this area.
How many trades a week do you take?
It varies, but they're not all on the same account because if I'm up on my live, I'm not touching that no more because I be a degen, and if I lose just like $200, I'll be like, let me get that back. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what happened to me.
So I be going from my live to my funded to another funded, my other funded. Like I could be trading all the fundeds together, but I can't do that because I know myself. You just gotta know yourself in trading and know your emotions.
Yeah.
And then boom. And then sometimes I'll just trade a combine right after getting my funded up. So I'm still.
That's just something I gotta like control, the emotion side.
And
Like it still fucks me over heavily.
Like you be journaling your trades and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Like what I did wrong, why I took the same trade, like what happened, etc. But the thing is, if I see red, I'm like, shit, let me just get it back real quick. Oh, more, let me double down. Oh, triple down. Oh, I created.
It's the human survival, fight or flight comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. It's normal. It's just.
Unfortunately for me, it's fight, not flight. Because I be chasing that shit instead of running away.
I I feel you. But you gotta know when those emotions arise and catch them and be like, okay,
Yeah,
now let me step away. And when my mind is not like this, I know. But journaling should help you with that. You should see the emotions that always arise that get you to those consistent traits, the emotions that arise that make you fail.
yeah. Like with journaling, like with the traits that I'm winning are the traits that are like that aren't confluenced by the emotions, and the ones that are losing, I like literally write it down, fucked over by emotions, because that shit fucks you over.
Nah, for a fact, for a fact.
Yes, sir.
But
But it also like relates to psychology and shit.
psychology
You
is
know,
key, man.
if you get fucked up mentally, like for the past week or two, how I've been, it's gonna fuck over your trading. Like you know you should stop trading, right? But you
Yeah,
keep doing it.
keep doing because you feel like you want that gratification. You want to feel something from like the
Yes, sir.
charts after feeling
It's
something
like
bad.
oh, I lost, I can get
Mhm.
it back. Or I lost again, I can get it back for sure. And the
Mhm.
previous ones, and the previous ones,
Mhm.
and it just keeps adding up, and it
Mhm.
fucks you over.
Oh, for a fact, man, it's a cycle. It's always a
Yes,
cycle.
sir.
But yeah, but you see downside,
But
2 breaks, up, up. That's how I keep it simple. I don't complicate it. And then I anticipated this one because I was just like, bro, we're overall short. You can be confident enough to enter at a wick. And if you use 3, 6, and 9, let's see what wick this is.
so right there, you're in a huge downtrend, right?
Mm-hmm.
With 2 pushes up. So the third one is bound to go down, basically.
Yeah, basically. But even on the higher time frame, let's go on the hourly. What's here? 2 pushes down, 1, 2, and I'm not entering until after this second one actually was confirmed. I could have anticipated, and I was anticipating this. I drew it when it was like right here, anticipating it to go higher, to come lower.
Basically, the confirmation is Drake-sized candles.
Yeah, you can use confirmation candles, like if you get body candles, full body closures. But yeah, and look at the end logs. I even peeped how the end logs were playing because I barely put this up. But if I had it on, I would have seen. See, we stopped at this end log, came back here. Once we got below this end log, we just fucking take off. But and then the EMA's up with 10, 20. Then yeah,
What do you
breaks
know the first APG?
first for Valley Gap.
Of the day, basically.
Yeah, I'd be
Like at 9:30.
Yeah, I use this indicator. I don't like even spotting it. It's pretty accurate, and I put it before. Yeah, 9:30. Yeah, this one. Yeah, 9:31. And then it shows me.
Because it's after 9:30.
Yeah. But it's pretty calm. But it's just like
How would
any.
you trade that?
If price comes back and respects it, okay. If I'm trading with the trend and it comes back and it's respecting
Yeah.
the first fair rally gap, I'm taking that long. Let's see how it performed. Let's just see how it performed today.
Which time frame is it on? Like the 5 minutes, 15, 1 minute?
1 minute or the 5. I've seen the 5 play out pretty good, but I don't. That's not my part of my system to trade the first presenter for a rally gap. I just put it there once ICT started talking about it. It looked interesting and it played out pretty good at first. Is it on? Yeah, and there's different types. There's sessions. You can trade the first presenter for a rally gap of midnight. That's pretty good. You can trade the first presenter for a rally gap. It's either you could trade to it, or if it price moves away from it, yeah, you trade to it and out of it. But it's just it's all discretional. What you studied and what you have proven to yourself and known to be true, that's what you trade and be confident in. So this is the PM. PM was AM first presented. Let me take all these time clusters. This could get confusing. presented is here. So price went up, came below, tested, probably sell from it to here, and then it comes back to it here. You use an inversion or whatever PDO rate you want to get involved with. And this breaker block right here, pretty nice to the higher, or the nothing really else there. Don't know, but trading all those breaker blocks is very confusing. Me, I would just be like, oh, momentum, this is a down move. Break two's coming here. We getting sideways. I could just buy stop break two, anticipate it to go higher. Simple, and it just goes higher.
I see.
But that's just how I enter into the trade. And if
So
it
basically,
doesn't,
with
if
the
it,
overall trend,
and if it doesn't tap me in the trade, it's not gonna be, I'm not losing nothing. I'm not making nothing. So this move down, this move there, and then this will be my entry through here. Then it'll be like this, the third one. Boom. Where does it tap me in? Move it to the side. It'll be right there. Taps me in this candle. Did it? Barely any drawdown, and then it just taking any buy stop through a high is pretty neat. Once you know what conditions need to be met. So 1-2 breaks, that's momentum. Money coming back in. If it's falling, just stay away or trade the 1-2 breaks to the downside. But you might get caught up in chop, and all that, and trapped and everything. But
I see.
it's just
So
how you
basically,
wanna see it.
The 1-2 method, and then the first value gap, and that's just it.
And 3, 6, and 9. Look, this swing low right there. This wick. What is that? 28,
That's 6.
Right? Exactly. That's 6. Let's see. What was this? This is 21. The one all the way at the bottom right here.
That's 3.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or how are those 3 and 6 though?
You the one who just told me it's 3 and then it's 6. How did you know?
Yeah, but like you said, 21 is 3, 28 is 6, and whatnot. But like, how do they become 3 and 6?
Okay. 2 plus 1 is what?
3.
Okay. 8 minus 2. It's that simple, bro. What's that? 3, 6, and 9. 45 is just what? Yo,
No fucking way.
It's just that markets love those times as pivots, or it'll be like momentum through like a big ass momentum candle. Just test it and you'll see it. Tested it, you'll see, bro. Just it'll be mind blowing, but it'll be.
I was thinking there's like some hidden shit behind it, like the fucking high time frame.
No, what the high time frame was just what the. Just things, bro. Like 51, I think this is 53, but 51 was close right here. But if you align it with time, with the time levels, that's why 3, 6, and 9 with the time levels. If it's outside the time level, I'm not really paying attention to it. You get me?
I see.
Yeah. And 50 and price. This is a gem. Price loves closing at 15 or trading to 15 from previous day.
What's 15? 3 p.m.
Yeah. Because that's where banks usually close their orders. So where they close their orders before is usually where price will close. Yeah, the day of. Let's just see this here. This is 15. So here we can expect us to dump, to close at 15, most likely. But we already tapped it. But if we go back, let's go back one day and see what yesterday's price closed at. It's 15. Oh. We dumped at open, got above open, take 930. Look, once we get above with bodies, 5 minutes significant. Comes back to it, take it to 15. Previous day 15. Which was
So if the trend overall is bearish,
even if it's bearish.
It's
15 would
bearish.
like to get
Then go
repriced
down.
back too. So 15 from today was here. I mean, yesterday, Monday's 15 is here. Price, we would like her to reprice back to 15. So this also shows like it doesn't matter what strategy you trade. It's just you gotta know how to, you know,
Align time, basically.
make it work for you. You know,
Like
it
it's all
doesn't.
about timing
Yeah,
at the end, because
for real.
at
But
the end it still goes back to 15. Either it's bearish or bullish.
true, true. And why does it always? Yeah.
369.
15. What's 15? That's 6. Oh shit. And what's
Hey, it
18?
actually
That's
is
9.
1 plus
Yeah.
5.
Not yet.
Shit,
Yeah.
I didn't even think
Bro,
of that.
bro, just look at the times I have out here. I have 18. What is 18?
That's 9.
Okay, I have 9:30. That's 9 and a 3.
Oh, 15. That's 6.
Mm-hmm.
13, 13.
I use 3
That's
a.m.
also 2 and 6.
I use 3 a.m. and then yeah, but 13:13. Those are different. Those are different criterias that need to be met for.
Ah,
It's just if 13:13 is above 13, just it plays out here too. Like this is yeah. I'm giving you gems. We just yeah. This will be the confirmation for the reversal. So if price is falling from the morning open all morning, and then you wait for 13:13 and 1300 and 13:13 to show you what price will do. If price look if 13:13 here closed below 1300, that's a sign that we're not having a reversal. But what did we do?
it's a continuation.
It closed.
But we closed above it.
It closed above. Sign of a reversal. Boom. It's like I think 75% of the time it will play out. But yeah, you see how it just respected 1300 and then 1313 was above and then go higher. Let's see morning.
I see.
The 10
It's all about time,
look,
bro.
yeah. Let me show you the morning sessions what they say. Okay, 10.
All right. Let's see.
If 10:13 is below 10 o'clock, let me draw them out. That's why I got them highlighted yellow. This is 10 o'clock. If 10:13 is below, price will most likely continue that direction. And look what happened.
For the whole day, basically.
Not the whole day. 1313 will
Just
confirm.
like till the PM session.
Yeah, 1313 will confirm the continuation or the reversal.
Oh,
Understand?
hidden gems, bro. Let's fucking
That's
go.
it. That's it. Don't tell nobody.
That's it. That's insane. Nah, I'm gatekeeping this shit, bro.
Look at this wick right here. This strong ass wick. If it's not 6, that's lovely. I like that. Like,
Yeah, I'm taking this shit to the grave with me, bro.
oh, just study, test it, and prove it to yourself first. Just because I said it here now doesn't mean you.
Doesn't mean it's that easy. Like,
Yeah.
it depends on the person as well and how they like comprehend stuff.
And let's see, NQ, what did it do? 1313 was below, and what did we do?
So it pushed down.
Oh shit. Oh,
Till what?
shit.
Till 15.
15.
15 did
yeah,
what? Went back to
interesting.
1313.
Yeah.
Because the banks closed out the positions. Holy shit.
And this is the first presented fair value gap of that time. We pushed away from it, pushed back to it. Oh shit. And this is
Push
tight.
back to it, disrespected it, so you can take a long there because it's reversed. And it's above 15.
But all this is hindsight. But you know. Watch. If we come and close NQ F15 from yesterday, then yeah. Must be random, right?
For sure.
We'll close at or around that price. But it's either NQ will close right at it or ES will close right at it. But they usually just do that shit. And look, there's SMT right now. Is there? Did I just see SMT? NQ? Let me go back. Yeah, we could really do. Let me go back.
Yeah, higher high and lower high. So it's going back to 15.
Yeah.
So this whole thing is fractal, right? Like it works on anything,
Yeah. Time is
like
time. Time is
forex,
consistent.
commodities.
Time is very
I
consistent.
see.
10 is always 10 o'clock. 9:30 is always 9:30 every day, right? 15 is always
Yeah,
15. That's one thing that never changes. So if you know how to align yourself with time, yeah, it's
unless
very
it's daytime
good.
savings.
No, uh, I don't know. I don't really. It just
No, I'm
went
just
back.
kidding.
It just went back. I don't really know all that much about that, but
Uh,
yeah, it's
if I got
pretty.
a funded account, right,
Uh huh.
would you be willing to help me out with it?
Like help you out how trade it for you.
No, not trade. Like I'll do the setup and stuff, and you just like help me out. Like if it's correct or if I did something wrong or
Okay. I cannot tell you if your trade is correct or not because it will become my trade if I tell you it's not
no,
correct.
basically like
And
if I'm setting up the times correctly or not.
oh, okay,
Because
okay,
I'm just
okay.
starting out with it.
All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could tell you that, but
Basically, since
before you
since you
start,
already have the knowledge of it, right?
yeah,
You're the back tester.
yeah. But you need the confidence in it, so you gotta back test it and get that confidence. Be like, oh yeah, this shit is golden, and then all right, now I got no doubts. If I see that 3, 6, or 9, if I see that 15 getting traded back to those double breaks, oh yeah, I'm gonna take it that. Or yeah, however you wanna perceive prices, how you wanna.
I personally more forward testing more than back testing.
Right, but that's a longer period of time. Oh, do you do case studying?
What's that?
Like, would you go be like, okay, higher time frame, what areas would I get involved in according to whatever strategy I'm trying to trade? If I'm selling in this area right here, I would like to be trading here. Case study that, how price moved in that without even back testing. No rewind tool, no nothing. In here, maybe I'll get involved. In here, I'll probably get involved. In here, probably get involved. And then you go on the lower time frame to see how would I have
How you
entered.
would take the entry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then those are the how you see like, okay, but this is the proper this is actually the proper way of back testing. Most people just draw the replay tool and then trade random price. That's basically forward testing and not knowing what are you looking for. But if you
because
see
you're
if
like going back to a bar
yeah
replay and
if yeah if you,
playing it out. Why not just do the live market?
for real. But if you do it this way, you can just basically see, okay, I would definitely have done this, done that. You gotta see that
Yeah,
hindsight, and then now you can
and it helps you
bar
refine it.
replay. Yes, yes, and you can see different things, different criteria that you don't see while playing back
Yes,
replay.
sir.
Yeah, you know.
Like I use FX replay right for a bit.
Mhm.
I did the same strategy on it as I would my usual way. I did horrible
Mm.
because it was random points in time, right?
Yeah.
At first, but then I switched back to how I was doing it now. Not really switched back, but like switched to how I was doing it now, and I got a better results. Because basically, you can see how you would take the trade, and it helps you learn more.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up. See, like,
Yeah, and if price has like certain price action into it, like if it's ranging, you'd see how the strategy would work on it and how it would,
mhm. And you can
play up.
see how time played out with this area. What happened in this area? I just rewind it. It was a whole lot of mumbo jumbo. But this time clusters, price likes moving from time cluster to time cluster.
If you know how to play times correctly, you can like, be successful with it.
It could be, yeah. It's just if you put in the work to see how you should be engaging with that
Yes,
price.
sir.
Look at this, 15.
Now I know you keep saying fuck ICT.
Bro, it's good to know, but it's just like, bro, do you
No,
really
fuck
want
that
to
nigga, bro.
complicate it with
This
all
shit's
those PD
better.
arrays? Like, this is simple. Like, 15 is here, taps 15. Oh, shit, you could trade away from 15. Oh, come back here, 15 opens. Price wants to close at 15. Where do we close? There's 1800. 1800 is like here. We closed at previous day 15. That's interesting. We wanted to close at previous day 15. And then
Right,
price
so
this day should most likely gravitate higher, and it.
if 1013 is below 10, right?
Mhm.
Price is more likely to continue to that direction until 1313. Or like 13
Yeah,
and then 1313 to
yeah.
figure out if it's gonna be a continuation or a reversal.
But if price reverses at 10:30, that means a whole different condition. That's why you gotta test and see what happens in each. Because look at
I
13,
see.
13 in here. If it failed at first, went above, this will be a no entry for me. But it did play out to that direction, and then failed back again. So it's not like
Is it like the exact 1313 candle or
13 candle did close
is it,
below. Is right here, closed below and outside. But if it taps back in, it's not. See, this should have been a continuation, and it was a continuation, but after it actually got above. I don't like that. I like clean price actually tapping into 1300 and 1300 holding. If 1300 held and 1313 was way below here, I could have expected it to come back to 1300 and then hold 1300, go lower. But if we get above it, I'm most likely not entering, even though it will play out to that direction.
that same idea would work on 10 basically?
Yeah. Basically,
All right.
like even here, 1013 is here. What did we do after 1013? We went higher, but then what happened? We tapped 3 a.m. price, dumped. Shit could
Right.
happen.
Why did it dump at 3 a.m.?
3 a.m. is a strong time level. That's just 3. 3 a.m. is here.
Okay.
3 a.m. open, false move up, get lower, bodies close below. Take that entry lower. Got back higher. It could be repriced too, just like all the other time frames. Yeah, the other time levels. Like 1800, strong ass time level. Price just played around. Midnight, strong ass time level. Look, false move up, got lower, tapped it, respected the shit out of it.
For confirmation entries, would you use like inverse fair value gaps, like the fair value gap or an order block, change in the state?
I like the inverse fair value gap, but I only like it within a macro.
Like 950 to 1010,
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
yeah. But
Basically, the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes.
yeah, at or around within a macro. But there's other macro times, like 30-minute macro times. If you take the 4 hour, if you divide it into 4, you get hourly macro times. Time is very like broad. It could be time of the month, time of the year. I use half life of the month, half life of the week, half life of. Yeah, time is a very fractal concept. Yeah, it's just how you want to see it. See, Midnight spent most of his time up here. Sell there. Or wait until it retests this. 130 is also a good time. 130 was here. Price, bro, spent most of the time up here. Got below. Retest 130. Got lower.
I see. That also would be the one too, because it, dump.
Yeah, break 1. Break 2. Take
Break
this third
two.
one. Shit, you out of there. Feel me?
Damn.
Yeah, if you align all those confluences, okay, we're below midnight. We're holding midnight. We're getting 2 breaks to the downside. Momentum build up. Impulse correction. Impulse. You just catching the next impulse.
So we had a correction at midnight. It went down. It went back up. Correction. It went down.
Impulse.
On the retracement, you take the entry.
Correction. Impulse. Correction. Impulse.
Damn.
You'll be surprised how often price does this towards the true trend, like the true market Yeah, where it's actually heading, impulse correction, impulse after actually retracing back. A flush out is just a flush out, and then you're waiting for the next impulse correction, impulse, catching the next impulse higher. Don't trade the correction. Don't try to anticipate where the next impulse starts. You wait for it to confirm on a smaller impulse correction impulse because you understand fractal natures of the market.
Impulse within an impulse.
If you have a higher
So if you
time
find the
frame,
higher one, you wait for the
yes,
lower one.
yes, like just like here today, we had this big ass impulse correction. Then you could be on a lower time frame waiting for this flush out to happen. There's probably an impulse correction impulse here. All right, let's go on a higher lower time frame. Let's see, 5. Not as clean, but look. And then an impulse, big ass impulse. It wasn't strong enough to even get you in a trade. There's no correction, and then you have this correction here. You're just waiting for it. Impulse. Nice correction right there. Nice ass correction. Boom.
Why wouldn't the first one get you in a trade, but the second one would?
You could on a lower time frame because, yeah, what did we do? We had a break. Oh wait, kinda. Look. Yeah, but it'll be on a 1 minute. Let's see. 1 minute. I'll show you. It might be clear. Let's go back to here. See the impulse correction, impulse happening within there, but it happens a lot of places. Is if you are willing to put the risk, and never put no risk until you get a big ass flush of liquidity. If you get a flush of liquidity. But yeah, I think I was buying
this
more
is like an aha moment right now.
Not yet, but test it. Get that confidence, build that confidence around it. You good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I showed you many different concepts. I showed you 3, 6, and 9 time levels and all those. You just gotta find how they all can collide with whatever. What are you?
And how they work.
Yeah, but you can trade what you're doing right now with
and
just
implement the time with
yeah,
it.
add time levels. And if it's within a time level and you see it's above midnight, those time levels are getting respected. There's a time cluster below that could get traded too, because time clusters are very strong levels. That see how here there's a cluster of time. We have midnight, we have 9:30 open, we have 1500. What did we do when price was all the way up here? Trade it back to the time cluster.
So if it's in between two clusters, right?
You don't want to.
It's gonna go to the one that hasn't been traded to, like make a new one basically.
Type shit, but not really. But if it's between two time clusters, you do not want to trade it until it gets confirms.
Like a confirmation.
Yeah, confirms which way.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like right now you have two important time clusters, right? You got the confirmation, then you could take an entry.
Just like here, traded to this time cluster, and it's between these, and then you wait for the boom, take it from 3 a.m. or take it within, 1:30 price. 1:30 was good. Oh my god. Or 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is also a strong key level.
This will also help with the power of 3 strategy.
Facts.
Or quote unquote forever model.
Facts. And if you know time, you could trade times like the opening of the candle to the half-life too. Because what does the candle do? Opens
high, low, close, or open, low, high, close.
So it will open, go higher, and then at the half-life, that's when it will pick the true direction. If it wants to go lower, it will go at the half-life and then close.
Yeah, and if there are important time clusters at the half-life, that just confirms it.
Yeah, not really, but just fractal nature of the market. But what is this also? It's an impulse correction impulse within the candle opening. Understand?
Yes.
Fractal nature of
open,
the
high, low, close.
Yes. So impulse correction,
Type shit.
impulse, and then the next candle will continue that impulse lower. You're just waiting for the correction of that candle, which would the correction be the opening, creating the top wick. Correction. Yeah, that's the correction. And impulse. Get a small correction.
I know how to trade the power of 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with these concepts, it's gonna make it like a lot more clearer, basically.
I bet. Say that. I'm glad
I appreciate it, gang.
Glad I can help, Oh, 18.
Yes, sir.
18 just opened now. Let's see what 18 does. It's usually a false move to the continuation. I would like to see lower prices because where's 15? 15 is here and we didn't even close neither. But we traded to this one. See gold.
So this is why, like, you say you don't care about the calendar and stuff.
Yeah, I could give a fuck about fair value gap. I could give a fuck about anything being there.
Because if you know how time works, you can just predict anything.
It's not about predicting. There's no certainty. It's just, following price.
Basically knowing.
Yeah. You can know. You have a higher probability. Yeah, you trading
of the trade going in your favor.
Yeah. I like gold. See, we have these impulses higher. This is accumulation 1, accumulation 2. This is just a correction. And if we respect 1500 from here, 1800 actually holds up. We could see higher prices to opening price of today, which is all the way here. And wow, that's the 5-minute first presented fair value gap. Look how you could have used that. This light blue shaded area. Got lower.
I see.
And then that's the 5-minute though. Let's see the 1 minute. Take out the time clusters. So it's clearer. Just focus on the below. What did we do? No, the first presented was here. Yeah, once we got below it. But see, those are all different concepts. Just find the 1 or 2 that could boost your trading to the next level. You're not trying to trade all of them. You don't want to get stuck in analysis paralysis. You could be like, oh, this is a strong time.
You want to stick to like 1 or 2 basically.
Yeah. Less is more. Less is always more, my friend.
Yes, sir. Same as trading. Like, the less you trade, the more you win.
Facts. And the problem with most traders is that they feel like they need to be involved in the market or doing something or in a trade. Yeah, catching every move. They need to be the market so they can be profitable. It's
like finding a move within a move, basically.
They're like, if I'm not working, I'm not going to see profitability. But no, you got to be willing to submit to the time of waiting. If you can submit to the time of waiting for your setup, your specific edge that you have studied upon hours on hours, then you will not be like second guessing yourself. You'll not be this and that. Just submit to time.
The whole time clusters thing is also going to help me as well with the like waiting for a trade, basically, and not over trading.
Oh, facts.
Because there'll be a specific time period where I have to look for a trade, right? And like specific criteria. So basically, I wouldn't be trading like all the time or consistently looking for a trade.
Facts. But write down what you're specifically gonna look for. Do a case study and be like, okay, I see 1800 holding up. I only like that time level. Or you like midnight, just midnight. Or opening price, just opening price. I have all these, but I don't use all of them all the time. If I'm trading for 1500 to 1500, I'm just trading that. But I will still have these. Sometimes I don't have 3. I don't really like looking at 3 that much because she don't play them good. I like opening because...
Also, it depends on like what time you can trade.
For sure. What we did.
Valid shit.
18 opened. I like how we moved higher at 18. Any opening time, opening day, opening hour, it will almost always be a false move. Midnight open, false move higher to go lower, or false move lower to go higher. This is true.
So right now, true day open, right? Pushed higher, which means it's a false move and a fake out.
It could be, or it could not be. But understand, we going to create the top wicks of every candle. 4 hour candle, we making the top wick.
The
Daily, we
daily,
making
the
the top
hourly,
wick.
15, 5.
15 making the top wick. Oh, yeah. And the hourly looks good to trade back to this fair value gap. But we could just disrespect it and go higher. It don't matter. If we are
Yeah.
overall short, we don't care if it goes higher. We wait for the shorts. If we're overall long, we don't care if it goes short. We wait. It keeps you out of the trades that you know should not really even be
Normally
involved.
wouldn't be taking.
What is it?
Like the other day,
90% of the
my
time.
bias was long,
Mm.
but I was looking for shorts.
See, you were on the right side, but you wanted to see the other side. It may have looked more appealing, or you analyzed it too much that you proved yourself wrong in the long run. And
Yes,
it's
like I overlooked into it,
yeah,
basically.
the analysis paralysis. That's what I'm saying. Stick to one side, train your eyes to one side, and it's just simple. And if it's falling, you stay away. 90% of the time, you're sitting on the sidelines and waiting, which most traders don't want to do. They think that 10% that they make money is not worth it, bro. But trading is like, well, you've seen how much you can make. You know the potential.
Yeah, it's infinite potential
Yeah.
if you know how to do it properly, basically.
That's why we limit.
But if you don't, then you're cooked.
Oh, for sure, cooked. What's gold doing? Okay, gold going higher, respecting 18. But hey, anything could happen. I'm glad I can help and show you how I engage with price and all that.
I really appreciate that, gang.
No doubt.
Very appreciated.
But do that testing, bro. Don't just take what I said, 3, 6, and 9, and trade
Yes,
them
sir.
randomly or random time levels.
Nah.
Trade them randomly because it's like you see a lot of them fail, just like fair value gaps. A lot of strategies fail, but you just gotta
2
test
plus
them,
1.
prove it to yourself. You didn't think it was that simple?
No, bro.
Oh shit!
I was looking for different shit, like different time frames, different timelines, etc.
But
At the end, it's just fucking 2 plus 1.
2 plus 1 is
First,
3.
I thought you were fucking with me, bro.
That's comedy, bro. Well, shit. But you see the time frames too. I use 3 hour. I use 6 hour. I use 9 hour. I
And the
use
9
12
hour.
hour. 12 hour. 1
Yeah, I
plus
thought that's
2.
what you meant by the 369. Like it's the
No.
exact hours, like you know. But
Time-
it turns out it's
yeah,
fucking 2 plus 1.
The time frames do not matter. The time frames do not matter. It's just time frame correlation. Understand? I build my trading, like my trades, from a high time frame perspective. So if I correlate everything to the high time frame using the lower time frame, everything starts aligning. Now the 30-minute might align if it breaks one more time to the 6 hour. I use EVC. 6 hour looks good.
What's EVC?
Entry, validation, and context. So I have a context time frame, I have a validation time frame, and I have an entry time frame. Sometimes I have a E-mini entry time frame, which will be the 1 minute. So I'm usually going from the 6, 30, 5 minute. To get my entry is the 5 minute. To get your validation time frame, you times it by 6. 5 times
So
6.
you times 5 by 6, basically.
You get 30. And then to get your context time frame, to understand the full context of the market or the range you're trading within, you times it by 10. You get 5 hours, but I like the 6 hour because 369, but
Yes, sir.
But yeah, it's definitely good chopping it up with you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, wish you luck.
You have a good day
You as
or
well.
good night.
It's day. I mean, 7 p.m. I mean 6 p.m. 6 shit. Yeah, 6.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Bro, whatever you do, have a good time.
You too, man. Wish you luck on the rest of your week of trading. Don't
Yes,
get
sir.
cooked. Stay out of
I'll
trouble.
let you know how it goes.
Say less, say less.
Yes, sir.
One.
369.